There are things which only happen, which cannot be done. Doing is the way of very ordinary things, mundane things. You can do something to earn money. You can do something to be powerful. You can do something to have prestige. But you cannot do anything as far as love is concerned, gratitude is concerned, silence is concerned. It is significant to understand that doing means the world, and non-doing means that which is beyond the world, where things happen, where only the tide brings you to the shore. If you swim, you miss. If you do something, you will undo it because all doing is mundane. Very few people come to know the secret of non-doing and allowing things to happen. If you want great things, things that are beyond the small reach of human hands, human mind, human abilities, then you will have to learn the art of non-doing. I call it meditation. It is a trouble, because the moment you give a name to it, immediately people start asking how to do it, and you cannot say that they are wrong, because the very word meditation creates the idea of doing. They have their doctorate, they have done 1,001 things. When they hear the word meditation, they ask, so just tell us how to do it. And meditation basically means the beginning of non-doing, relaxing, going with the tide. Just being a leaf in the breeze, or a cloud moving with the winds. Never ask a cloud, where are you going? He himself does not know. He has no address, he has no destiny. If the winds change, he was going to the south. He starts moving towards the north. The cloud does not say to the winds, this is absolutely illogical. We were moving south. Now we are moving north as easily as he was moving south. To him, south, north, east, west don't make any difference. Just to move with the wind, with no desire, with no goal. Nowhere to reach, he is just enjoying the journey. Meditation makes you a cloud of consciousness. Then, there is no goal. Never ask a meditator, why are you meditating? Because that question is irrelevant. Meditation is in itself the goal and the way together. Lao Tzu is one of the most important figures in the history of non-doing. His whole teaching was the watercourse way. Just go with the water wherever it is going, don't swim. But the mind always wants to do something, because then the credit goes to the ego. If you just go with the tide, the credit goes to the tide, not to you. If you swim, there is a chance that you can have a greater ego. I managed to cross the English Channel. But existence gives you birth, gives you life, gives you love. It gives you everything that is invaluable, everything you cannot purchase with money. Only those who are ready to give the whole credit of their lives to existence realize the beauty and the benediction of non-doing. It is not a question of doing. It is a question of being absent as an ego, letting things happen. Let go, just these two words contain the whole experience. In life you are trying to do everything. Please, leave a few things for non-doing, because those are the only valuable things. There are people who are trying to love, because from the very beginning, the mother is saying to the child, you have to love me because I am your mother. Now she is making love also a logical syllogism, because I am your mother. She is not allowing love to grow on its own, it has to be forced. The father is saying, love me, I am your father. And the child is so helpless that all that he can do is pretend. What else can he do? He can smile, he can give a kiss, and he knows that it is all pretension. He does not mean it, it is all phony. It is not coming from him. But because you are his daddy, you are his mummy, you are this, you are that. They are spoiling one of the most precious experiences of life. Then wives are telling husbands, you have to love me, I am your wife. Strange. Husbands are saying, you have to love me. I am your husband, it is my birthright. Love cannot be demanded. If it comes your way, be thankful. If it does not come, wait. Even in your waiting, there should be no complaint. Because you don't have any right. Love is nobody's right. No constitution can give you the right to experience love. One of America's most famous authors, Dale Carnegie, writes that every husband should tell his wife at least 3 times a day, "I love you, darling." Are you insane? But he means it. And it works, and many people, millions of people, are practicing Dale Carnegie followers. When you come home, bring ice cream, flowers, roses, to show that you love your wife. As if love needs to be shown, proved materially, pragmatically, linguistically, verbalized again and again, so that nobody forgets it. If you don't tell your wife for a few days that, "I love you," she will count how many days have passed. And she will become more and more suspicious that you must be saying it to somebody else. Because her quota is being cut. Love is a quantity. If he is not bringing ice cream anymore, that ice cream must be going somewhere else. And this cannot be tolerated. We have created a society which believes only in doings, while the spiritual part of our being remains starved, because it needs something which is not done but happens. Not that you manage to say, "I love you," but that suddenly you find yourself saying that you love. You yourself are surprised by what you are saying. You have not rehearsed it in your mind first, and then repeated it. No, it is spontaneous. And in fact, the real moments of love remain unspoken. When you are really feeling love, that very feeling creates around you a certain radiance that says everything that you cannot say, that can never be said. But instead we manage everything, we turn everything into a doing. And the ultimate result is that slowly hypocrisy becomes our very characteristic. We forget completely that it is hypocrisy. And in the mind, in the being of a person who is a hypocrite, anything of the world of non-doing is impossible. You can go on doing more and more, you will become almost a robot. So whenever you have suddenly an experience of happening, take it as a gift from existence and make that moment the herald of a new lifestyle. Just allow a few moments in 24 hours. When you are not doing anything, just allowing existence to do something to you. And windows will start opening in you. Windows that will connect you with the universal, the immortal.